servantship is being a humble servant unto others. Some of us know what the definition of servant is. Some of us do not. The definition of being a servant is a person who performs duties for others. Right? A helper, supporter, or follower. So the word servant, get that into your mind about what it means to serve others. That's what it means, to serve others. So we're going to begin in John chapter 13 to talk about something that Jesus did to his disciples to show them what it means to be a servant, to show them what it means to be a humble person. Right? So in verse 1, chapter 13, John chapter 13, verse 1, it says, "Now before the feast of the Passover, when Jesus knew that his hour was come, that he should depart out of this world unto the Father, having loved his own which were in the world, he loved them unto the end." So we see that Jesus, he had just ended the feast of the Passover, the Jewish feast that they always do. It says Jesus knew that the time was coming. His time on earth was passing away because he was going to have to die on the cross for our sins so that he can go back to his home. So it says here that he knew that his hour was coming. That he should depart out of this world into the Father. So he's going to go back to his Father in heaven. But he loved his people, his own, it says here, unto the end. Verse 2 it says, and supper being ended, the devil having now put into the heart of Judas Iscariot, Simon's son, to betray him. So supper, dinner, in other words, dinner time had just been over. They just had supper. They just ate, whatever they ate. And the devil tempted Judas, got into his heart so that he might do something to betray Christ. Everybody knows Judas, he was the disciple of Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ had to die on the cross some kind of way. God allowed Judas to get attacked by the devil to do the work of betraying Christ so that Christ might be delivered into the hands of the Jews so he can get crucified. Well, let's keep reading here because we got something very important we got to pay attention to. In verse 3, it says, Jesus, knowing that the Father had given all things into his hands, and that he was come from God and went to God. So Jesus knew that the Father had given all things into his hand at this appropriate time, that he came from God and he was going back to God. Okay, in verse 4 it says, he arrived from supper and laid aside his garment and took a towel and girded himself. So Jesus rose up from the dinner table, in other words. It says he rose up from the supper. He got up from the dinner table, and it says that he laid aside his garments. In other words, he laid aside his outer clothing that he had on. And he took the towel and he wrapped it around his waist. He wrapped the towel around his waist. Jesus Christ was getting ready to do something. He was getting ready to show his disciples something very important. So let's pay attention, my brothers and sisters. It says in verse 5, after that he poured water into a basin and began to wash the disciples' feet and to wipe them with the towel wherewith he was girded. Then cometh he to Simon Peter, and Peter said unto him, Lord, dost thou wash my feet? So Jesus, after he girded himself, wrapped that towel around his waist, it says he poured water into a pot, in other words. And he began to wash his disciples' feet. He began to pour water on their feet. How many of us have had our feet washed by somebody other than ourselves? Some of us that grew up in a primitive Baptist church know what I'm talking about. They have feet washing service. Right. But some of us that haven't had that done in a while, maybe we need to think about having feet washing service here. Feet washing is a good example of being humble. See, Jesus was trying to teach his disciples how to be a humble servant at this particular time.
Amen.
So he began to wash their feet. We're talking about the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, the King of Kings. We're talking about the Savior of the world washing somebody else's feet. That right there is a humble servant. And he demonstrated that to his disciples. So let's continue reading here. Simon Peter He came to him. He said, Lord, why are you washing my feet, in other words? Why are you washing my feet? Simon Peter knew that it was kind of odd for Christ to be washing his feet. Why did he think that way? Because he knew that Christ taught him everything. Christ teaches us all things, right? Christ teaches us how to follow him. See, in verse 7, Jesus answered and said unto him, what I do thou knowest not now, but thou shalt know hereafter. So Jesus said, what I do right now, you might not understand it, but later on you will understand it. How many of y'all know sometimes Jesus might do some things in your life that you might not understand at that particular time. But later on in life, you might understand what he did and what he blessed you with. Yeah. See, we got to understand when he died on the cross, some of us didn't understand that. We didn't understand why he was dying on the cross. But it just, you have received him as your Lord and Savior, then you have understood why he died on the cross for your sin. Yeah. See, the world don't understand it because they don't have a relationship with Jesus. So they reject Jesus and don't even understand why he died on the cross. But how you going to understand it if you don't even have a relationship with him? Right. My brothers and sisters. So let's keep going here because we got something I want to touch here. In verse 8 it says, Peter said unto him, thou shalt never wash my feet. Jesus answered him, if I wash thee not, thou hast no part with me. So Peter told him, you will never wash my feet. But Jesus said, if I don't wash you, my brother, then you have no business with me. Jesus wanted to help Peter a little bit, understand what was really going on. So in verse 9, Simon Peter said unto him, Lord, not my feet only, but also my hands and my head. So Simon Peter changed his mindset, just like that. After Jesus told him, well, if I don't wash your feet, you have no business with me. I mean, y'all know Simon Peter was with Jesus always. He was one of his disciples. He was with him through all the miracles and things that he worked. Yeah. So with Jesus telling him that, well, if I don't wash your feet, then you have no business with me, his mindset changed just like that because he knew, man, I don't need to think that way. I need to, be connected with Jesus because I have seen some wonderful mighty works in him. Yeah, yeah. So at this time, I'm going to allow him to wash my feet. So it says that Simon Peter went a little bit farther. He said, Lord, not just my feet only, but also my hands and my head. So he wanted to get him a bath. Right. Simon Peter, he wanted to take a whole bath. Jesus was only washing folks' feet. But Simon Peter, he wanted to take it on a whole nother level. He wanted to get a bath. He wanted to get his head washed. He wanted to get everything washed. Some of us feel like that sometimes. God might do one thing for us, but we're like, Lord, I want more. I want more. It's okay to want more. But just say, Lord, feed me more. But Jesus Christ at this particular time, he couldn't wash his whole body because he was trying to get him to understand something at this particular time. Yeah. So it says here in verse 10, Jesus said to him, he that is washed needed not say to wash his feet, but is clean everywhere, and ye are clean, but not all. Right. Some of us didn't understand that, so I'm going to read the New King James version. It said, Jesus said unto him, he who is bathed needs only to wash his feet, but is completely clean, and you are clean, but not all of them. In verse 11, it says, for he knew who would betray him, therefore he said, you are not clean. You are not all clean. So he knew that Judas was going to betray him, so he said, not all of you are clean. So let's keep reading. So after he had washed their feet, and had taken his garments, and was sat down again, he said unto them, know ye what I have done to you? He asked them, do you know what I have done to you? After he set his garment there. Do you even know what I have done to you? When the Lord blesses you, when he provides for you, when the Lord keeps you in good health and strength, do you even know what he has done? That's a question to all believers in Christ. Do you even know what the Lord has done for you when you woke up this morning? And you started to step out of the bed onto solid ground and to go brush your teeth and do whatever it is. You have the good health and strength to wake up in the morning because of Christ. Yes. Some of us forget that. So we got to understand that God has shown so much grace and mercy to us despite our sins and our transgressions. God's still willing to wake us up in the morning. Yeah. Everyone here, God woke you up this morning because he loved you, right? So we have to show him that same kind of love. We got to talk to God. We got to serve God. We got to be a humble servant as Christ.
Right.
Thank you, Lord.
Yes, Lord.
Hallelujah. So let's keep going here. So it says, verse 13, ye call me master and Lord, and ye say, well, for so I am. So he said, you call me teacher, in other words, and Lord. And that is what I am. And he said, verse 14, if I then, your Lord and master, have washed your feet, you also ought to wash one another's feet. So he said, if I'm the Lord and your master, your teacher, and I'm washing your feet, so that means that you must wash others' feet. So in other words, Jesus is saying what I am doing that you need to do to others.
Right.
I'm setting an example right now for you to follow in my footsteps. Some of us, we missing that key thing there.
Yeah.
So it says in verse 15, for I have given you an example that you should do as I have done to you. Verily, verily, I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord, neither he that is sent greater than he that sent him. If ye know these things, happy are ye if you do them. So Jesus said the servant is not greater than his Lord. Neither is he that is sent greater than him who sent him. So we got to understand that just because someone might be in leadership does not mean that they have a better, higher position than the follower.
Right.
So me as a pastor, in other words, just because I'm the pastor of the church don't mean that I'm better than somebody else. It don't mean that I'm better than my deacons over here. It don't mean that I'm better than my membership over here, or the choir, or the drum. It doesn't matter if I'm better than the usher. It just means that I should serve them as well as they should serve me. Amen? Amen. So we have to understand that what it means to be a servant, my brothers and sisters. The servantship is the key thing that we're talking about here. Christ was a great humble servant. Even though he had the power to do anything, he still demonstrated what it means to be a servant to others by washing his disciples' feet. Now, some of y'all might remember the movie The Color Purple. Y'all remember The Color Purple, right? Celie. Well, she got sold off by her father to this man, Mr., and she ended up having to be a servant to him. Well, she was a humble servant. Throughout the movie, she was a humble servant. Despite the negativity he threw her way, despite the evil things that he did to her, she was a humble servant. That's an example of being a humble servant. Even though sometimes she might have wanted to cut him, like the time where she was shaving his face, she might have wanted to cut him at times because he did some horrible things to her. But she still was there serving him. She still dressed him up, had his suits ready. She still had his food on the table. She still did the things, the little things, to be a humble servant unto him. At that particular time, until it was time for her to go. It was time for her to separate from him. And that's what I'm trying to get you to understand, my brothers and sisters. Sometimes God wants you to be a humble servant to other people, despite the negativity, despite the things they might do to you. You got to learn how to be a humble servant unto them until the Lord has found a way to separate you from that individual. Because it's a reason why God allowed things to happen into your life so that he can get glorified. He wants to get glorified through your humbleness, through your servantship. And we got to understand that, my brothers and sisters. We got to understand that many of us, we look at evil things that take place in our life that's so horrible. We looking at Color Purple. We're looking at how Celie was treated so badly by her husband. You know, she was treated so badly by him, but yet she remained a humble servant, and she got blessed by doing it. She got blessed by being a humble servant unto her husband, despite his transgression. And so, what Jesus is teaching here, that his disciples, hey, I'm gonna wash your feet. I'm gonna serve you, despite what you have done, despite what you are gonna do. See, Peter denied Jesus 3 times, did he not? His feet got washed too. Judas betrayed him, did he not? His feet got washed too. So despite these individuals' transgressions, Jesus still remained a humble servant unto them. And that's the type of God that we serve, my brothers. We serve a God who humbled himself to drop down from his heavenly throne and come to this earth to die on the cross for our sins. To die for you and me and you and me. The message of the Christ down on the cross has been preached for years and years. And it's still a relevant message because it's true. It is something that actually took place on this earth. He is a humble servant himself.
Yeah.
Our God humbled himself when he created mankind. Because he really didn't have to create man in his own image. Did he not?
Yeah.
He chose to create man in his own image for his glory. He really didn't have to do that. But he saw fit to do that. He could have took Israel out a long time ago.
Right.
God decided to keep Israel despite their transgression.
Yeah.
Despite them wandering in the wilderness. Despite them worshiping false idol gods over and over and over. And then trying to come back to him and ask him for help. God does that for us, does he not? Some of us, we sin in secret. And we think God is not watching, but God is watching us.
Yeah.
God is watching every little bitty thing that you are doing.
Man.
And some of us don't understand that God is showing us so much grace and mercy because he is humble.
Man.
He's a
Yes.
humble God.
Thank you, Lord.
He's a humble God.
Thank
God
you,
loves
Jesus.
us so much that he despite the things that we do that we know are not right, God is still keeping us here. God is still
Yes.
keeping us in our health and our strength. When we come to church and we claim that we want to worship and praise his holy name, but yet we still sitting on our behind and we don't want to clap our hands and stomp our feet or give him glory. How many of y'all know God is still loving on you? God is so humble that he's still loving you. Despite you not want to worship him, praise him, God is still loving on you.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Yes, Lord.
God is still loving on you. God is a servant to us. So we must learn how to serve him. Am I right about that?
Hallelujah.
God is a
Thank you,
servant to us, so we need
Jesus.
to learn how to serve him.
Yes.
When we are sick in our body, when we need healing, when we need deliverance, when we need all those different things, what do? We take it to God, right? We take it all to God. We say, Lord, help me with this. And God humbles himself and say, my brother, my sister, I got you. I'm going to take control of it. Don't you worry. Cast all your burdens to me. That's a humble God, is it not? That is a humble God. So we have to understand that we have to be an example as of Christ. As Christ washed the disciples' feet, we need to wash our other people's feet. We need to wash our friends, our family, our mother, our sister, our brother's feet.
Yes.
Some of us think that we just physically wash their feet. I'm talking about doing things for them. You can do other things to them to show them how humble you are as a servant.
Yes.
You can love an individual in action, not just in word, but in action. You can do things to show them how much you really love them. So if I say I love my wife and I don't buy her flowers every once in a while, then how's my love being shown? So it's good for me as a husband to show my wife love through action. By doing things for her, buying her candy, buying her flowers. But not only that, just kissing her. Or just saying, I love the way you look. Or just smiling and grinning at her.
All right.
That's an act of love. See, we got to understand, my brothers and sisters, a father and a son. If you, as a father, love your son, then you would do something for your son. You'll mow the grass with him. You'll do some type of work at the house together. You'll tell him, hey, let's go pick this up and let's go haul this over here. You would do something together as a father and a son. Am I right about that? As a father, if a father really loved his son, then he'll try to be around his son. He'll try to do something with his son. Same thing with a mother. If a mother really loved their children, then they would try to do something with their children. They try to love on their children. Despite the children disobeying, despite the children ignoring everything that the mother is saying, if the mother is willing to get up and cook for the child in the morning time, that shows me that mother loved their children. That shows me that mother is so humble, despite the way the kids might treat them, despite the way the things that the kids might do. You tell the kid to get up for church in the morning and still laying in the bed. Hallelujah, thank you. Hallelujah.
Yes.
That mother is blessed. That mother is blessed. Hallelujah. Today, we have to understand humbleness. Humbleness is the key word. Jesus is humble. He's always humble for us. He's the intercessor. He intercedes for us always. Everything that we pray for, he takes it to the Father. He takes it to the Father. He humbles himself. Some of us, we want jobs. Some of us want cars. We want houses. We want all those nice things in life. But do you have Jesus? Do you have Jesus? If you have Jesus Christ, then you have nothing. That is the honest truth. If you lack Jesus Christ, you have nothing. So I encourage you to humble yourself for Jesus. Just humble yourself. Humble yourself enough that you are willing to put aside all the foolish things of the world and to accept him into your life and to go on and tell others about what he has done for you. Tell others about how the Lord has brought you out. The Lord has brought you a mighty good way.
Yes. Yes, he
So we
has.
have to tell others about the goodness of the Lord Jesus Christ. Tell them how good he is. Tell them how good the Lord has been to you. How good he is to you despite people, the way they treat you and talk about you. See, some of us have been hurt. We've been hurt inside. But I want to encourage you to be a humble Christian. I want to encourage you to turn the other cheek. I want to encourage you to talk good to them despite them talking negative to you. Just smile and grin in their face. Just tell them, my brother, my sister, I understand that you might not be so close to God, but I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to love on you despite the things that you might do to me. I'm still going to love you.
Yes.
We have to think that way at all times as a Christian. In order for us to be a Christian, Christ-like. That's what the word Christian means, Christ-like. We have to do what Jesus did. As he washed his disciples as a humble servant, we have to be a humble servant to other people that we come in contact with. We have to be. If you see a homeless man on the corner begging, that means as a humble servant, give him some change, pocket change.
Yes.
And you will pray that he does the right thing with that change. Don't just go around talking about, oh, they might just go get drunk or get high with it. No, be a humble servant because you may not know that you might be entertaining angels unaware. The scripture even says that. We entertain angels unaware. That might be an angel sitting on their corner in the form of a homeless man. But yet we're talking negative about giving them pocket change that we know we might just go to McDonald's and buy some, a Big Mac or a double cheeseburger with ourselves. Why not buy that homeless person that double cheeseburger or that Big Mac? Why not give them a helping hand? That's what this word humble is, a helper. Jesus Christ was a helper to us as he died on the cross for our sin because he knew that we couldn't take on the world's sin. We couldn't deliver our own self. So he had to do it for us. He helped us out as a humble servant. And that's what we got to do. We got to help each other out. If you see a brother or sister falling in Christ, then you need to help that individual out. You need to talk to them and be like, hey, my brother, my sister, I noticed that you were doing this, but I need you to understand what the Bible says. You need to try to correct them and help them in the scripture. But if you just allow them to fall into sin and continue to stay there, then how are you helping them? Mm-hmm. So we got to help each other, my brother and sister. We got to help each other.
Yes.
And young folks, I encourage you to help your mother, your father. I encourage you to do good things as a child. I encourage you to obey your mother's command, obey your father's command. Do the things that you're supposed to do as a child, as a humble servant unto your parents. Because Jesus did it. Jesus, he was a humble servant. He demonstrated this so that we all might walk as an example. It says here in the scripture, I have given you an example that you should do as I have done to you. Period. So all things, remember this, young folks, all things that you do, God is going to hold you accountable. So I want to encourage you. If what would Jesus do? Just say it like that. What would Jesus do? Yeah. Would Jesus obey his mother? Would Jesus obey his father? Would Jesus clean the bed up when the mother said clean the bed up? Would Jesus take out the trash when mother say take out the trash? See, we have to understand what Jesus required of us to do. It's not just young people I'm trying to talk to as well. Older people as well.
Right.
Yes.
What would Jesus do? Just think about that. What would Jesus do?
Yeah.
What would he do? What would he do? Just think about it.
Yes.
So as I close, my brothers and sisters, I hope this message got to you the way that it should. But I just encourage you to be a servant as Christ was. As he was a servant to the disciples, I encourage you to be that same servant to other people, whoever you come in contact with, whether it's family members or friends. I encourage you to be a humble servant unto them.
Yeah.
God bless you this morning. The doors of the church are open. Need Jesus come.